Stephen is in Houston, Texas. Hey, Stephen, how are you?
Hey, Dave, I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Better than I deserve. What's up?
Oh man, I'm doing good. I had a question. Well, I wanted to know, I am completely out of debt, and I want to know your opinion on saving up a 20% down payment on a house while living with my parents.
I wouldn't.
Okay.
What do you make a year?
$40,000.
How old are
I'm
you?
23.
Okay. Stephen, my experience is this. I mean, I've got, my youngest is 25. My oldest is 30 and married, okay? So,
Gotcha.
You're contemporary of my kids, in other words, age-wise. My experience with them has been this. I didn't want them to move out of the house. I love them, and we have a good relationship, and having them hang out at the house is a fine thing. It didn't bother me a bit, okay? In the sense of relationally, I wasn't trying to boot them out. But what did occur when they moved out, and they did move out at your age, and they got their own place, was that there was something that they walked a little bit straighter. There's a dignity to having your own deal. And there's a one last notch in the emotional evolution or emotional maturation process that happens when, that apartment or that house you're renting with some buddies or whatever it is, you've got to pay the lights or they get cut off. You've got to take the garbage out or it piles up. It's your deal. And there's something that happens when you do that is really good for Stephen. And it's not that your mom and dad wouldn't mind having you around. I'm sure you're delightful. And I mean, it's not that you didn't call me up going, they're driving me crazy, I got to get out of here. You didn't say that. So it's not that you mind being there. But there's just something else that's very cool for Stephen that happens when you do it. And so I always encourage parents to boot their 23-year-olds out for that reason.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was expecting you to say something along those lines. You sound a lot like my parents.
But I don't. It's not just. Point being, it's not just a math thing. If it was just math, you'd stay there for free and pile up money, right?
Right.
It's a no-brainer, the math part of it, because whatever you're spending on rent's money going down the toilet, and you're not going to get that money to put in your pile of money for your 20% down payment. So, but it's okay to rent for a little while and put up with a landlord and put up with a electric company or a cable company that doesn't show up when they're supposed to, which is like all of them. And, it's okay to do all that. And there's just something good for you about all that. So I'm going to recommend you go ahead and move, even though it delays mathematically your ability to save for the down payment a little bit. The weird thing is I think it all comes out in the end, because I think what happens to you affects your income in a positive way. That because you're out there fighting, you're out there in the world. I mean, you're out there in the cold weather, so to speak. And so, yeah, that's what I'm going to tell you to do. It's been my experience, and it's been a positive experience. Thanks for joining me, sir. Open phones at 888-825-5225. That's a sharp young man right there. But to you parents who have that 30-year-old, that 28-year-old living in your basement, sitting on their butt, growing in the downstairs couch like a toadstool, you're an enabler, and you're destroying our society by allowing these little guys to sit on their butts. Kick them out. You're killing manhood in our culture. This is the Dave Ramsey Show. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button to get the latest content and check out these other great clips from the show.